Oh, it's over dark. The hours of time people spend staring at my empty chair when I'm lit because I didn't kind of work the timer for my video. There you go. Hello guys and girls, if there is any girls watching. Uh, Welcome to the Movie Bad channel. And today I'm going to show you what I picked up at the charity shop over the last week or so. And I spent about £11, I think I did. Maybe a bit more. But one of them, I got the Primeval box set and it was £3 and I was going to keep it. And then I thought, look at all the box sets I've got up there. When am I ever going to get round to the Primeval one? And I thought, you know what, I'll come across it again probably. I bought it for 3, it trades in for 12, so I traded it in. So there we go. So I picked up a few in the charity shop. So I think I picked these ones up in the British Heart Foundation first. And I don't have this movie, and for £1, probably get it cheaper than CX maybe. It is The Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian. And I picked it up because I thought, you know, 2-disc one, I don't own it, and there was one other one in the charity shop that I picked up at the same time. Let me just get that one. And I couldn't remember what order they're in. Pretty sure it's Prince Caspian first, and then The Chronicles of Narnia, Voyage of the Dawn Treader. And this one's the 3D version. So for £1, I thought, you know, a nice 3D version of the Voyage of the Dawn Treader. That's the one with the, yeah. So it's like, it's Lion, Witch in the Wardrobe, Prince Caspian, and then the Voyage of the Dawn Treader, isn't it? But I don't actually have the Lion, the Witch in the Wardrobe one, I don't think. So I picked those two up and I spent £2 on them. And I was like, could I have got them cheaper somewhere else? Probably. Would I have found a 3D one? Maybe not. So I picked up the 3D one first, and then I picked up the other one. So it's a nice 2-disc set, as you can see. Both have, as we say, nice artwork. So that's good, and that can be one I can watch with my son. And again, the Prince Caspian one is the same thing. I'm surprised that it's a completely different case. Again, like 2 and a second disc of bonus features. So there we go. So I picked up those two. Now, I also then picked up in a different shop, the Shelter Shop. I picked up I think it's a Italian release, and I picked it up because it's got Donald Sutherland in it. And when I was in the shop, I typed in the name of the name of the film, but for the life of me I can't remember, and now I remember it. It's The Best Offer. So I picked up this one for £2, and it's a Italian release of The Best Offer with Donald Sutherland. So I'm going to type in, because I can't read the back of this one, I'm going to type it in and have a look at the IMDb. I did look at it before I bought it. Doesn't seem to have Donald Sutherland in this one though. Maybe I'm looking up the wrong one. But basically it says an auctioneer becomes obsessed with an heiress. So I thought, you know, you don't often find well, you might do, the odd import. And I thought, you know what, Jim Sturgis, Donald Sutherland, for £2, I'll take it. So I did. And the next one I found at another charity shop was a sealed Blu-ray. And so actually we should have a look at the disc of this one first. Oh, it's got one of the eco cases. I absolutely hate them So it offers no protection in the disc whatsoever. Look at that. No protection in the disc whatsoever. There we go. So next I found in the charity shop for 50p, Hail Caesar. I haven't seen this one, but it is about Hollywood's golden time, I believe. And 50p for a sealed Blu-ray. Why not take it? It's got George Clooney, Scarlett Johansson, Channing Tatum. Jonah Hill and Josh Brolin. So, you know, this is outrageously funny. Hopefully it is. So pick that one up too. The next one I picked up was it says Jet Li's final movie. Final martial epic, and it's Jet Li's The Fearless. You know, I'm not particularly into martial art movies, but again, I thought for £1 I'd pick up. And I don't know if you remember in the early 2000s when Blu-rays first came out, they've all got this sort of, well, I think it's for Universal, they've all got this perfect high definition experience. So I had a look at that, and I thought, even in the charity shop, what will I get? And I looked in CX, it was £4 in CX, so I thought, if I ever wanted to watch it, better get it for £1 than £4. Again, I checked the disc and everything was good on it. Superstar Jet Li headlines this action-packed film, his final martial arts epic. The film will be claimed teams him with producer Bill Kong from Hero, and he plays a real-life martial arts legend who became the most famous fighter of all in China. That's Fearless. So pick that one up too. In the same charity shop, the British Heart Foundation as the two Chronicles of Narnia movies, I came across this one, and you know what? I wasn't going to leave this for £1. Billy Elliot. What a classic go that is. Jamie Walters, Gary Lewis and Jamie Bell. About a boy who doesn't want to be a footballer, as you wouldn't generally in this country. He wants to be a ballet dancer. And I think he learns to do it, and he becomes an acclaimed ballet dancer. So for £1, I thought that was a great deal in a charity shop. £50 voucher to spend on 2 top price tickets to see the Billy Elliot the musical. I bet that's expired a long time ago. So that's Billy Elliot, and I picked that one up in the charity shop too, so that was a good one. Next I picked up was it looks like a classic 50s or 60s western, and that is The Big Country. And I picked that up in the charity shop for £2. I thought, again, you're not going to find that for £2 out in the wild, so I took it. And it stars Gregory Peck, Gene Simmons, Carol Baker, Charlton Heston. That's why I really picked it up, because he's one of my favourites. And I think I might really need starting glasses, because I can't read this. One of Hollywood's greatest directors teams up with a cast of incredible screen legends. Again, I honestly can't read that. For this bold, sweeping tale of a ship's captain who ventures west to find a hotbed of jealousy, hatred and dangerous rivalries. As reluctant hero is thrust into the maelstrom, he must summon all of his resolve to not save his own life, but also the life of the woman he loves. Big Country. And again, there's a nice bit of discount on it, and I thought for £2 that's well worth getting. And actually, that is the extent of my charity shop pickups, but I did pick up a couple in CEX when I went to Cameron Toll on Tuesday, and I forgot to include that in another video, so I will show you what I got. And the first one I picked up wasn't anything expensive. I picked up for £1 Serena with Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence. The chemistry is explosive. Following on from Silver Linings Playbook and American Hustle, Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence are once again reunited in this sweeping romantic drama. North Carolina mountains at the end of the 1920s, George and Serena Pemberton, love struck, would begin to build a timber empire. So for £1, I thought, Jennifer Lawrence and Bradley Cooper, I'll take it. Sticker's coming off nicely too. Let's hope the top one comes off, because I really, really hate having to replace cases that are actually not too bad because I've got rubbish stickers on it, but that one came off nicely, so that's fine. And then I also picked up this one, and I'm sure I've seen this one. Lancaster Skies. Spring 1944, World War II has been ravaging Europe for more than 4 years. Angry and bereaved by the death of his younger brother, Flight Lieutenant Douglas Miller, a broken, isolated, split fire ace who survived the Battle of Britain, transfers to Bombing Command, determined to take the war to the skies over Germany. On arriving at his new posting, he's given the unenviable task of replacing a much-loved skipper. Okay, yeah. I'm sure I've got this on DVD. And I'm sure I've watched it. So it's got a runtime of 98 minutes, audio 5.1, language English. And it doesn't tell me the cast, which, it usually would if there's anyone good in it. So usually that means there's not, there's anyone well known. Just, like, don't you just hate that, right? Don't you just hate that, right? They've got a nice sticker, it looks like it peels off nicely. And they left the remnants of an old one under it, just like it's just, honestly. You think they would clean that up, but... So I'm going to end up having to replace this case because it's so bad. Right, look at the state of that, I'll have to replace it. So there you go, so that is my charity shop pickups. I have picked up 3 more from the CEX the other day, which I'll show you in another video. I took when I took the Primeval box set in, I started to think, are there any box sets here that I've got that I really am going to watch? And there was a few. They didn't get me much money. They got me about £20, but I was just never going to watch them. I think it was Bonanza, Starsky and Hutch, Sharp, because I already upgraded that to Blu-ray, and one more set. I think I got about £20 for it, and it just meant that the area was a bit tidier, which I've still not tidied up yet, and I could pick up 3 or 4 movies that I actually was going to watch. So that's what I already put some big box sets that I probably was never going to turn on and do that. Now again, I might even be able to get those ones digitally if I really want to watch them in the future. So appreciate you watching today, guys. I am just about to turn on Matt v Movies charity shop pickups and watch that myself before I take my son to football. So I shall leave you to it and have a wonderful Sunday. Thanks, guys. And girls. I forgot if there's any girls watching.